Today I'm going to talk about the Rawring 20s because every emo now is talking about the Rawring 20s and every emo have heard about it. But last time I got someone on Instagram that asked me if the Rawring 20s is a real thing, and I thought I can make a video about it so I can figure it out. So today in this video I want to figure out if the Rawring 20s is a real thing and is it real. But what actually does the Rawring 20s mean? The Rawring 20s is a word that's used to describe an emo era. After 2012, emo started to lose popularity and emo started to die out. And some Twitter users started to miss the old school emo style and they wanted to bring back the 2000s emo style back to life. And I think this all started in 2019 and yeah, so they started a petition and they wanted to bring back the old school MySpace era in 2020s and they started to call it the Rawring 20s. The Rawring 20s is inspired by the Rawring 20s from the 1920s, but now they made it the Rawring 20s because emos used to say a lot RXD, and that word do emos use a lot, and RXD means I love you in dinosaur. So, and that's why this time era is called the Rawring 20s. So the Rawring 20s is just a hype to bring back the old school emo. I think the first time when I heard about the Rawring 20s was in 2019 on Facebook, because I'm friends with a lot of emos on Facebook and everyone started to talk about the Rawring 20s in 2019 and I actually did like it and I followed this trend. I even made some videos for the Rawring 20s on YouTube to learn new emos, how to be emos in 2020, and I really want to learn them. But what actually are the effects of the Rawring 20s? Well, I know emos that were already in the subculture before the Rawring 20s do really like the Rawring 20s and they celebrate it. But also a thing I'm seeing what the Rawring 20s is doing is that emos talk a lot more about emo to make it more known, and I see this on Facebook and they talk more open about emo and they wanted to make emo known for other people more than before. And I also see emos which were already emo. Because of the Rawring 20s, I see their behaviors become more emo and they talk in a more emo way. I really see emos nowadays want to bring back the old school emos. I also see that emos now dress in a more old school emo way. That's what I see. But does the Rawring 20s really work? Well, I see emos are more open about it and they talk about it more. And they want to bring more people into the subculture and they want to inspire others. And I see this happens more than before. But I don't know if there actually are more emos than before, but what I see is when I started being emo, the old school emo style was very rare to see, but nowadays I see, because of the Rawring 20s, more and more emos are dressing up like an old school emo, and that's what I see. People are wearing more bows in their hair and they dress like this, so I think it's actually working. I think the emos that were already emo start dress in a more old school emo way, and I think that's how it works. But I don't know actually if there are new emos, but I think if emos are doing that, they inspire others. But I don't think it's going to be as popular as it was before. But I think the Rawring 20s is a real thing. So yeah, I don't know if the emo army is going to be bigger than before, but the Rawring 20s is a real thing and it's celebrated by emos and by the subcultures. So yes, Rawring 20s is a real thing. Well, this was my new video. I hope you like it and I hope you think it's inspiring and interesting. This was my new video, so bye!